Right now, when we talk about things in the context of race or whatever, one of the mistakes that people make all the time when they talk about racism is that they under the impression that it requires you to hate someone. And that's not what the definition of racism is. It's basically the belief that somebody is deficient or you are somehow superior because of the fact of you are of a certain race. And so what you will realize is that a lot of times in life is that people don't have a problem giving to you. People don't have a problem liking you. People don't have a problem supporting you, as long as it's not as much more that they have, right? When we think back in those situations, when we think about that slave master or whatever, who took care of them? Who took care of them when they were sick? Who fed them? Who took care of their kids? Who helped them when they were in hospice? Who did all of those things? Those slaves, they had relationships. They liked them in a lot of ways, as long as you stay like that. You see what I'm saying? And so what we're talking about is a mentorship on a different level, where we saying, I want to give you tools and the knowledge for you to use it that hopefully exceeds whatever it is that I do. I want you to launch where I land.
Clap that up.
Yeah,
I'm recording. I'm recording. My hands are shut. I need y'all to clap for me.
The whole saying, each one teach one.
For sure.
If
Each one teach a few.
Yeah, there you go. And let's change it. Each one teach a few. And I think that's so important, because I know personally I've experienced it, and I've seen where people have that knowledge and have that platform and that influence to influence many, but choose to hoard that knowledge, and in turn it really affects the community if you really think about it, because you're suppressing people, you're malnourishing them of knowledge that they could really benefit from, and then go back to their own people, their own families, their friends, their communities, and impart that knowledge into them as well.
Right. Well, and just what are you doing to your life? You know, for me, people who want to get it, people who want to make something of themselves, people who want to contribute, those are the only people I want to be around. Exactly. So it's not even a matter of just helping develop those people because there's some type of strategic advantage. Those are just the only people that I want to be around. And I personally think it's corny to want to be the smartest person in the room by default, right? Because you pick rooms with stupid people in them. Shout out to stupid people, I don't know. I mean, but like, there's some people who position themselves to be in those situations where they're the whatever by default. No. Right? Like, if you have to justify your presence, your value in the room based off of what you do. And so nobody's light shine a dim's mine. Right? So it's one of those things where when you put people in position, one of the things that I shared with somebody I mentored years ago.
It is so wet in here.
Was this. It was like, I would never be jealous, or I would never be frustrated with your accomplishments, because you're one of my accomplishments. Right? That tree that we developed, that thing that I put into you, like, you winning is me winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to
That's
see
true.
That's awesome. And to build off of that, what are you excited about in the community of Sioux Falls and the generations present and to come? What are you excited to see? Because I know you don't have to tell us everything, but you do have some exclusive